We all remember when COVID-19 inexplicably disappeared. After a year of fear and uncertainty, the globe was suddenly relieved of the coronavirus. Of course, various rumors and conspiracies have surfaced, but the investigations of our top-notch documentarians have led us to the rainy little mountain town of Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
Well, it started in a pseudo-panic mode, right? What are we going to do? This thing is spreading like wildfire. We've got services that need to be kept up. Garbage needs to be picked up. Streets need to be swept and plowed. How do we do this? So we started segregating our workforce, basically alienating departments so we could keep those cores, those little silos together. And that way, if someone got it, it wouldn't spread rampantly through the city. That was what we tried to focus on. Then, of course, protecting the general public. Canceling events. We just didn't want anybody coming in contact with anybody else. We couldn't be responsible for that. People were dying.
Oh yeah, I remember the day it hit. I was teaching one day, and the next day we got an email saying schools were closed. I had to teach from home for a while. It was really stressful, and then this year we went back to school.
Okay, so COVID started in May, June, or maybe a little bit earlier, 2020, I remember. And businesses started shutting down, and we decided to stay open and basically pivot our front counter to outdoor sales. We now have a walk-up window, but yeah, we basically switched everything very rapidly to car hopping and online ordering, and it was crazy.
On February 14th of 2021, COVID-19 miraculously disappeared from the face of the earth. Stevens Point, like all towns, readjusted to their old ways of living. There have been many speculations about what occurred that winter morning, but nobody's ever proved what happened. Our team has come to Stevens Point to try to uncover the truth once and for all.
You know, working with high school kids, they talk about everything. Some people say they found the animal that it was in and took out the whole species. Some people say that they found it in a lab and destroyed all the virus. I heard everything, from the craziest to the most realistic. The kids were talking about everything, and most of it, comes from their parents. And so I'm getting it from all over the community, all the different theories. I have no idea what's going on.
Well, you get everything because they had just found a new tomb in Saqqara, Egypt. So, of course, the aliens built the pyramids, so we assumed that the aliens came down and wiped out the virus. There was that rumor floating around. There was a rumor floating around that there was something in the White Claw seltzer drinks, because so many people were using White Claw that they assumed that someone had slipped in a cure. And then, of course, there was the terrorist theory that we wound up wiping out the terrorist cell that started this. And everything. I mean, the rumors fly all the time.
Our sources have led us to believe that one Stevens Point resident is responsible for the global end of COVID-19.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it too much, but I know that there's a guy named Al. He's near Dog Shit Alley by the river, I want to say, but I don't really know a whole lot.
You don't want to tell us what he did, huh?
I don't really feel comfortable talking about that.
You shouldn't really say anything. You can talk to Al down on Dog Shit Alley.
Al on Dog Shit Alley. Perfect.
So I do know Al. I went to school with Al, as a matter of fact. We were on the debate team together, and I never thought, we were both voted most likely to do absolutely nothing in our adult career.
I once threw up in my girlfriend's litter box and couldn't care enough to clean it up. That's when I knew that it was over. Our crews went to Dog Shit Alley to meet with Al and find out just what happened. My name's Alice Schelzel, defense attorney here in Stevens Point. I got 2 little girls, and other than that, it's just me living here. You learn to protect your kids, alright? Them 2 girls were hanging with the wrong crowd about 2 months ago. Brought COVID home. Punch that fucker right in the mouth. COVID-19, so mean, so mean. I'm a successful defense attorney. I know the difference between defense and assault. I kicked that virus right in the nose. I killed it.